All righty. All right. Good morning, everybody. It is Casual Friday. So I'm wearing my bright red Las Vegas t-shirt today because I'm feeling casual and it is hot out there. So it is really hot. Yesterday I was out and about all day. I had 3 different out of the office appointments, and it was a hot day. It's going to be equally hot today. All right. So today we are going to be diving into another topic to help you maximize your business to business efforts and connecting with people, specifically on LinkedIn. When we did our last show, someone asked about, well, how do you use Sales Navigator search? How do you find people on LinkedIn? And so we're going to go into searching for people on LinkedIn using both the free version as well as the paid search version on LinkedIn. I think you're going to find this super valuable because we've got some insider secrets on how to do that. Before we get into the training, though, let me introduce my co-host, Ronan Rahman. There you are. Hey, and you're Brian. Casual Friday, too.
It is Casual Friday. So my T-shirt is Meet Your Pizza, MEAT.
Okay.
And why that is one of my favorite shirts is I got it at the absolute best trade show you could ever attend here in Vegas. And that's the International Pizza Expo.
Man, I hope they bring that back.
I'm telling you, every year we have also the Adult Video Network thing, right? The porn show is out.
Not there, yeah.
Right? This is even better than that.
Good. All right. Well, I like the idea of going to an all-you-can-eat pizza show. I like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just want to remind everybody that we are live. So feel free to comment. I see we've got some comments already. Feel free to comment, ask questions. We love to engage. And with that, Brian, I'm going to let you do your thing.
All right, let's do it. So you may have heard LinkedIn is a powerful tool to use in order to find people that you might want to do business with, right? And you've heard correctly. There's lots of different people out there that specialize in helping with this. We happen to be some of those people. Our business is Real Appointments, and we guarantee business-to-business sales appointments for our clients with a whole variety of different types of business professionals. Today, I'm going to show you some ways using both free LinkedIn search and paid LinkedIn search that you can find the right people to connect with. I'm not going to get into the nuts and bolts of what you say to them. I'm not going to get into the nuts and bolts of your profile today or your messaging. We've already done that this week. I just want to show you some techniques on how to find people. All right, so I'm going to go share my screen. Give me a moment while I do that. And you should be seeing, if I can let me go to home here so I clear that out. All right, so I'm on basically the home page of LinkedIn, my LinkedIn account. And there is a search up here, the search bar up the very top. And you can use this to find people in whatever market you do business in. And I have shown different markets. Today I'm choosing real estate. Okay, so I'm not saying that's your market. The same exact principles and technique I'm going to show you here will likely work in your market as well. So anyway, so let's just start with this. So let's say I want to type in real estate, right? Something very broad, very broad, right? It's a big industry. So if I just type in real estate into LinkedIn search, we're going to get a variety of different results. Okay, we're going to get this person here is in New York. She's an investment professional. This person here is in St. Louis, real estate manager. Not sure what that is. This person here is in Porto, PT. Not even sure what that is. Maybe that's, I don't know what that is. Luxury real estate broker. Interesting location. There's some learning resources about real estate. Looks like these are businesses that deal in different parts of real estate. There's some other people that deal in real estate all around the country, groups about real estate, right? So you're just getting a ton of different types of results because LinkedIn really doesn't know yet what you want. They're just pulling all this content forward that has something to do with real estate for you. But we are wanting to meet with individual people, right? We're not necessarily looking to learn about it or join groups about it, at least not for this training. So let's say we wanted to find people that are in commercial real estate or businesses that are dealing with commercial real estate. So we can use what's called a Boolean search command. That's Boolean. There's a number of Boolean commands that we can use within the LinkedIn search bar. One of them happens to be the word and. And if you write the word and out or type the word and out in all capital letters, it tells LinkedIn search that you're using the Boolean command of and. And when we attach something to this, like we'll call it commercial, now what's going to happen is LinkedIn's going to go search for people, groups, businesses, etc., that match both the keyword real estate as well as the keyword commercial. So it's going to connect that together, and it'll show us a different set of results, more targeted at what we might want to be looking for. So here you can see, Deanna is a vice president at a commercial real estate place. Barbara, commercial real estate agent. Dana, commercial real estate broker. That's funny. I know Dana actually quite well. I leased some office space from her here locally for quite some time. So this is actually getting much closer to what we're looking for in this particular example. You might even want to add another parameter, which you can kind of stack these up. So let's say you wanted to find people that are in commercial real estate just in a particular metropolitan area. So I could type in Las Vegas, or any city for that matter. And now it's going to combine that parameter to every other parameter. When I hit search, I should see only people that are in the Las Vegas area and businesses that are in the Las Vegas area. And if you look, you'll notice all these people have Las Vegas, Nevada as their city, and all of them have something to do with commercial real estate. Doesn't mean that they're the exact people you want to meet with, but they all have something to do with everything you've put here in this search result. Now you can do this with any industry. You could put in automotive and new dealer and owner, to find someone that might be an owner of a new dealership. You could put in, you could put in doctor and surgery and heart, and maybe you'll find heart surgeons. I don't know. So you can play around with this depending on what kinds of people that you're looking for using the free version. This is the free version of LinkedIn search. And you can get around okay with this. Obviously, they keep the best stuff for those of us that pay for what's called Sales Navigator Pro. And so I'm going to show you how we use that tool, which is a paid tool for LinkedIn, and get even a better, more refined result to start really filtering our results. Because you'll notice here, this is showing me 18,712 results. That's far too much for me to work with, right? I'm looking for typically a much more focused group of people, so that I'm not wasting my time or their time in making these connections and relationships happen. And we can do that easily with Sales Navigator. So let me show you that. So here I am over on Sales Navigator, which is, I believe it's about $80 a month. If you pay month to month for it, you do get a full month free if you have not signed up for it before. So you can try all this for free for 30 days if you want to just check it out. So let's do the same kind of thing inside of Sales Navigator that we did over on the free version. First, I'm going to go click on this all filters link next to the Sales Navigator search. And there's two different ways I can search using Sales Navigator. One is for people, which they call lead, and one are for businesses, which they call an account. So for today, I'm going to search for people. So I'm going to click on lead filters for people. And I'm going to do the same kind of thing. I'm going to go over to my keywords and type in real estate. All right, to start with. And here, what's cool, one of the cool things about Sales Navigator is they are asking me, well, maybe I'm looking for commercial real estate, right? And I actually am. So I'm going to select that to start my search here. And you'll notice up here in the upper right-hand corner, it's updating how many total results are included in my people search for this keyword. And right now it's 2 million plus. Obviously, that's a big number. So we're going to narrow it first by going into a location. We'll just use the same Las Vegas area location for this example. I'm going to choose Las Vegas metropolitan area, and you'll notice now that number goes way down to 9,500 results. So that's getting closer to something I can possibly manage. But let's get even a little bit more detailed and use some of these cool filters that they provide us inside of Sales Navigator. Now, one thing I like is they have this relationship filter, which I use sometimes. I don't use it all the time. But what this does is maybe I want to reach out to people that I'm already connected with, right, that meet this criteria. So I would select first degree connections, and let's see if I have any. I do. I have 64 people who match this criteria of commercial real estate in Las Vegas that are already connected with me. Because maybe I just want to reach out to those people first because we already have a LinkedIn relationship. But usually you want to meet new people, right? Because you're trying to grow your business meeting new people. So you can come in here and select second degree connections and third degree connections. And usually that's going to be a much, much bigger group. And of course it is in my case as well. It's basically the same number, 9,500. So we'll keep it there. Another thing that you might want to use is this years in position, meaning how long have they been in the position that they're currently in. If someone's brand new to the field, that may or may not be the kind of person you want to have a conversation with. You might want to meet with someone who's got some experience behind them in their position. So I usually use this filter. So I'm gonna, meet with people, let's say, that have at least 3 years of experience. So I'm going to select 3 to 5 years, 6 to 10 years, and more than 10 years. And you'll notice my number here now drops from 9,500 people down to 6,000 people. So it's starting to really focus in on more of what I might be looking for a meeting with somebody. So that's a really cool filter that I like. Another filter that we often use is this company headcount filter, right? If you click on this, you can reach people that are self-employed in this field. You can reach people that work for small, companies that have, a few employees, or big companies that have tons of employees, thousands of employees. Usually, we have a sweet spot, right? When we're doing business with people. Some of us do business with people that work for large organizations. Some of us do business for people that are in business for themselves or in small, closely held companies. So you get to choose what kind of size, if you will, of company using this filter. So let's say that we're the kind of business that works with more closely held, smaller companies. So I might check off self-employed 1 to 10 and maybe 11 to 50 and see where that gets me. So now I'm down to just 2,000 results of people that have some experience, that work for small, closely held companies, or even are self-employed. And this is a way that, I can create a message, right, that really speaks to this kind of individual. The other thing you can do is you can filter based on their title or their position in the company. And I usually use seniority level for that. So if I pick seniority level and I go for like owner, partner, chief something officer, right, vice president maybe. So these are senior level people. Now I'm down to just 1,000 results. And I can speak now in my messaging. Whoops, did I just click the wrong button? I think I did. I'm going to have to redo my search. I haven't even shown you the results yet. All right, so let's back up real quick. Made a mistake. Real estate, hold on. See, that's what you get when you do live trainings. All my mistakes are seen. All right, we're going to go back and do Las Vegas. Whoops. I haven't saved it yet, so I have to redo all this. Las Vegas metropolitan area. We did relationship, second degree and third degree. All right. We did years in current position, 3, 6, 10. And we were going to do company headcount of self-employed, 1 to 10 and 11 to 50. And I think we're close to where we were before. And then I was about to go over to seniority level. And where's that here? And do owner, partner, chief something officer, and maybe vice president. CXO, by the way, is chief something officer. That's CEO, CMO, C, whatever O, right? So that X is a variable, and then maybe vice president. So now I'm down to 963 results. I don't know why it's different. Maybe I have a different setting here that I didn't have before, because I think I was just over 1,000 before, but who knows? And when you're done and you're happy with this search, you just click, or these filters, you just click on this little blue search button, and it's going to show you who are in this criteria, who meet all these criteria. And you can just kind of scan these and see, all right, is this the kind of person I want to meet with? Is this the kind of person I want to get to know? And if they are, then you're good to go. And you can begin to put them into lists and begin to connect with them. One other really nice thing I like about Sales Navigator is they have this tab up here. There's different tabs up here, right? So I have total results 963. I've got some who've changed jobs in the past. I don't really use that much. Although that might be interesting to send them like a card in the mail, that says, hey, congratulations on your new job. This filter here, though, this posted on LinkedIn in the past 30 days can be very, very useful because a lot of people have a LinkedIn account, but they don't necessarily use it a lot. And if there's this group of people that are literally posting comments and posting articles and other content on LinkedIn, we know for sure they're an active LinkedIn user. It doesn't mean that the rest of these people don't log into their account. It just means that they haven't posted anything on LinkedIn recently. So you might want to start with this group over here who have posted as you kick off a new campaign, because that's going to potentially, and usually does, give you a much higher response rate when you reach out to these people, because they're very active and recently active on LinkedIn. So I would probably start with this group of 276 if that's my market. So this is just some tips and techniques on how you can use both the free and the paid Sales Navigator Pro version of LinkedIn Search to find people at a relatively granular level. And the reason that you want to do this goes back into what we talk about on Mondays, which is your market to message match, because you really want your messaging to match people as specifically as possible. You may have heard the phrase that if you market to everybody, you're really speaking to nobody. And that is very true throughout all kinds of marketing. And LinkedIn with these tools really provides us the ability to market very specifically to people and communicate with them at their level. So that's what I wanted to show today, Ronan. So I'm going to come back to full screen here and open it up for anybody here that has any questions, or Ronan to chime in with his 25 cents of wisdom.
All right. 2 bits. I like it.
2 bits.
Yeah. This is the way that we network. However, Sales Navigator, as you can see, the difference between the sort of paid, the LinkedIn searching that you do versus the Sales Navigator search. And I'm also going to just point out that because you have Sales Navigator, the searching on LinkedIn is more robust. Because I can remember back in the day when I only had the premium version, I didn't get that many results. So it is a little bit misleading and there's nothing we can do about that because you have that account. So it is a lot less. So Sales Navigator is the way to find what you're looking for, to be very targeted in who you're searching for. If you're going to use LinkedIn to network and do it seriously, then Sales Navigator is the way to go. And we don't get paid for that, right? Like we're not affiliates. We don't get anything for that. We just know from experience.
Absolutely. So hope this helps those that are watching. And if you have any questions or want further information about this, we are putting together our next Guaranteed Sales Appointments event. You can get notified about the details for that by signing up at guaranteedappointmentslive.com. Ronan's busy trying to find that link here.
Yeah.
It's guaranteedappointmentslive.com. Just fill that form out and we will notify you of when we do our next deeper dive training, where we really unpack our entire process for how we guarantee sales appointments for ourselves and our clients. And if that's something of interest to you, we'd love to have you join us for when we do our next live workshop. With that, it is Friday.
Yes.
And
we can begin.
I'm going to see you later this afternoon, right?
Yep. I'm going to be there.
Awesome. Cool, man. All right.
Take care.
Everybody have a great weekend. Rock on.
Bye.